Good evening and welcome to Hoops Friday night. Once again alongside Tyler Segerman, I'm Jason Geiser. 6 local leagues tonight could crown conference champions.
Only 2 teams remain in the race for the WBL title, and they square off tonight. League-leading Ottawa Glandorf plays for a 20th conference crown, visiting second place Defiance.
This Route 15 rivalry game is our Hoops Friday night spotlight game.
This Hoops Friday night spotlight game is presented by Midwest Electric Incorporated.
The Titans enter the penultimate Friday of the regular season on a 7-game win streak. Defiance has won 8 of their last 9 as they try to stay in contention for their first league title in 6 seasons. Opening quarter, Colin White knocks down the mid-range J. He gives the Titans an early 2-point lead. Other end, Braden Shaw to Tyler Frederick for the layup. The home team, though, still trails by 2. Second quarter, Frederick connects with Caden Zachrich, who hangs 3 on the board, and the Bulldogs charge out to a 14-9 lead. Titans fight right back, though. Landon Jordan drive into the basket, working it off glass. OG's down a single point, and they continue to chip away. Jordan to White, finishing up top. The Titans win 58-47 and wrap up the outright WBL championship in the process. Shawnees trying to get their feet back under them. After a 9-2 first half of the season, the Indians have lost 5 of 7. Tonight they host the Kenton club that's dropped 11 of 12. Third quarter, Gavin Payne to Tyson Lawrence, hoisting up the 3-ball. But the Wildcats are down 26. For Shawnee, Austin Miller drives and hands off to Jamari Johnson, uncontested. Tribe goes back up 28. Now Trevor Robinson gets the rebound, backs down the defender, puts it up, +1. Kenton's fighting, but this one's all Tribe. Under a minute left in the quarter, Anthony Best straight to the rack. It's a 30-point game, and now Trevor Bowers picks up the loose change and makes a deposit. Indians win 91-63.
Across town, St. Mary's and Bath both looking to rebound from league losses a week ago. The Rough Riders have won 5 straight regular season meetings and are looking to make it 5 straight against the Jeff Cats. Austin Parks, who will make his D1 commitment on Sunday, decides tonight he's just going to overpower everyone. Goes all over everyone. Doesn't matter. The 6'10 junior too strong as the Rough Riders take a 27-21 advantage in the third. Bath not going away. Ian Armstrong finds his spot and then loads a triple try. That falls through. Then it's Cole Craddock driving and then kicking out to Jonah Wabin, who adds 3 more to the board. Wildcats within 5. But with the quarter winding down, Jace Turner finds Brayden Hemmelgarn open on the wing, and he splashes one home. St. Mary's pulls away 55-43. The Cougars of Van Wert enter tonight with their longest win streak of the season, looking to make it 4 in a row as they host Elida, who still seeks win number 1 in the WBL. A low-scoring affair, just 23-14 in the early stages of the fourth quarter. Bryce Engel with the ball and with no one around puts it up and in. Bulldogs now within 7. Deficit's now at 12, but Coach Tabor's guys not quitting. Torrey Thomas with the spin and the win, plus the foul. He pulls Elida back within single digits. However, the Cougars not okay with that. Out and running now, Aiden Pratt powering through contact for the finish on the other end. Then it's Ethan Brown finding the junior once more, this time from the elbow. Van Wert wins again, 36-23. Just one other game in the WBL tonight, and it's a close one. Braden Goulet hits a layup at the buzzer, helping Wapakoneta escape Salina with a 32-30 victory.
In the Three Rivers Athletic Conference, league-leading Lima Seniors on the road at third place Toledo Central Catholic. The Spartans' magic number for a 4th straight league title stands at just 2. Second half, Cameron Miles gives a little shake and bake, steps back and drills the 3. Lima Senior takes an 11-point advantage on the road. Now it's Jerryon Mayo into the lane, pulling up and dropping down. Central Catholic would cut the lead to 3, but Lima doesn't flinch. Khalil Luster to Miles. Spartans win 56-52. That, plus Whitmer's loss tonight, gives Lima Senior at least a share of a 4th straight track title. The boys from Findlay are now 13-2 since putting their 1-3 start in the rearview mirror. Tonight, the Trojans host a rivalry game against a Fremont Ross team they beat on the road by 15 5 weeks ago. We pick it up with some nifty ball movement from the home team. Justin Roth hits cousin Max on the backdoor cut. The future UF Oiler pours in 41 tonight. Then Jake Bishop makes his way to the hoop for the layup, 25 for him. Then Justin Roth sneaks under the hoop for the reverse. Findlay wins it at home, 81-77.
The top team in the Northwest Conference at home tonight, Bluffton, who suffered their first NWC loss last Friday, can clinch at least a share with a win over Allen East. Scoreboard would get busy early on. Mustangs in transition. Jacob Hirschberger feeds Keaton Miller, who goes high off glass. Team high 19 for him as the Mustangs jump out to a 3-point lead in the first. But it wouldn't last. Kyler Kin finds Trey Boblet on the next possession, and a Trey Hill hit. He too leads his team with 19. Back comes Allen East, though. Garrett Newland backdoor to Carson Klum. Road team retakes the lead. Pirates, though, answer the bell again off a miss. Carson Soper boxing out, leads to 2 of his dozen, and then later it's Boblet to Nate Shaw, and he'll find his target from range. They win 60-56. Bluffton claims at least a share of their first NWC title in 22 years. So now it comes, or that Crestview now with that win now is no longer in the mix for a title. They are now in Lincoln View in a battle of an in-county clash. Tied to 4s early on. Dagan Hatfield with the old okey doke spins around Jay, gives Lincoln View the edge. Mitch Temple says not so fast as he speeds through the lane and goes off glass. Knights now bestow the lead. They're now up 3 when Avery Slusher uncorks a corner shot. And just like that, this game is all nutted up once again. There's now a fight for the ball on the other end. Ren Sheets using his 6'5" frame to win that battle. He puts it home. Crestview goes home with a win, 55-39.
The Knights still have a league game left to play. They can claim a share of the NWC title if they win that one. Spencerville's gotten back on track. The 16-3 Bearcats play their home finale tonight against Ada. Second quarter, Tyler King is a thief. The senior comes away with a steal and cruises in for the layup. Spencerville's up 21-18, but Ada stands in there with the Bearcats. Ethan Murphy, slick dish to Jaden Leal on his way to the hoop. The Bulldogs are back within 1, and now it's Spencer Wall connecting on the long ball. We're all tied up at the walk-in closet, but the Bearcats would eventually pull away. Josh Henline to Dylan Cook, who drops it in from right in front of us. That gives Spencerville a 4-point lead. Then before the halftime horn, Dylan Smith gets to the 10 for the Bunny. Bearcats win 71-43.
Rounding out NWC play this evening, Jefferson takes a trip to Columbus Grove. Bulldogs, the hottest team in the Northwest Conference, riding a 5-game winning streak and looking to make it 5 straight years with a win over the Jeff Cats. Senior night and 2 seniors working in tandem. Jackson Schrader sends it ahead to Trace Sauter, and he knows how to finish. 2-handed slam ups the Grove lead to 5 late in the first half. But Jefferson has Colin Bailey, and he goes no look before cruising on in for the easy layup. Jeff Cats down just 25-22 at the half. Third quarter, the senior at it again, picking up the loose ball and then firing off a 3-ball. 26 for Bailey tonight. Lead cut to 1, but Grove responds. Great ball movement leads to Braden Bellman being rewarded underneath. Columbus Grove wins 49-44.
In the Northwest Central Conference, Perry wraps up a 4th straight undefeated run through league play. The Commodores claim their 34th straight conference victory and 4th straight unblemished NWCC title. Every other game in the conference is tightly contested. USV wins a 1-point thriller at Ridgemont. Hardin Northern escapes Waynesfield Goshen with a 2-point victory, and Elgin edges Temple Christian by that same narrow margin.
We need to take our first break here on Hoops Friday night, but there's still 2 league races that wrap up this evening. See Botkins play for SCL Perfection as well as other action from the MAC after this.
Hoops Friday Night is brought to you by Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's, where we'll fix the problem the first time, not cause more.
Following up a season that saw them win their first Shelby County League championship in 28 years and their first ever state championship, it's hard to believe that the boys in Botkins have anything left to achieve. Yet this winter, the Trojans won their first outright league crown since 1979, and tonight play for an undefeated SCL campaign for the first time since that same year. It is the last game of the season at the Coliseum for the Trojans as they tangle with their old nemesis from Russia. Botkins won a 7-point game in the road matchup back in mid-January. First quarter, Jaden Wendell dishes out to Jacob Plyman, who loads up the 3 and swishes it home. Plyman goes for 17 tonight. At the Raiders' end, it's Ross Feisinger driving inside unguarded off the glass. Raiders down just 3. Then Braylon Cordonier drives, spins, and goes with the right hoop and the harm. But the Raiders are down 8, and Botkins doesn't let them back. Carter Plyman off the dribble. Botkins goes undefeated in the SCL, 62-46. Around the league, Jackson Center emerges with a 58-57 victory at Anna, while Fort Loramie has no trouble on their home court, beating Fairlawn by 40.
To the MAC we go. 12th-ranked Marion Local sits in a 3-way tie for the conference crown. Flyers hoping to stay there as they pay a visit to Rockford. Opening minute of the game, Tate Hess with a step-back jumper. He provides the first points of the contest. Then, following a stop, the Flyers gain another possession. Jack Knappy going to work underneath and lays in for the smooth finish. Parkway still seeking to erase their 0. Get it to Caden Slusher sure is a good idea. The sharpshooter connects from deep, and later the Panthers now looking to take the lead. Riley Stamples in midair somehow able to connect with Aiden Anderson, and number 3 makes the jersey fit. Drilling from downtown, Parkway goes up 6-4. Marion Local, after seeing that, though, turns up the D. Double team leads to a loose ball, and Knappy not only picks it up, but puts it down with authority. Flyers go on to win 56-34. St. Henry trying to bounce back from their loss to the Flyers earlier this week. Redskins on the road as well tonight, battling with St. John's, whose last league loss also came at the hands of Marion Local. Home team on the right side of the scoreboard as the first half winds down. Brady Kerner finds Landon Grothaus, who creates space off the dribble and hits. St. John's with a 26-17 advantage at the break. Coach Rosenbeck's message appeared to be well received. Bennett Gale was blowing by his man for the quick bucket, but he wasn't done. The senior going at the defense again. Floater game strong. Skins within 5 as the Blue Jays need a timeout. Other end, Landon Elwer showing off the patience. His pump fake leads to 2. 2, and then it's the other Landon with an E, pulling up from the charity stripe here. St. John's, and a close one, wins 41-38. Around the MAC tonight, New Bremen maintains their spot in the three-way tie at the top, beating New Knoxville 54-29. Versailles is also tied for the MAC lead following a 10-point win at Fort Recovery, and Coldwater wins a thriller on the road 51-49 over Minster.
There's one non-conference game tonight. LCC plays their final home game, trying to get back above 500. They host an Ottoville squad that carries a season-best 4-game win streak into this one. First quarter, William Miller with the no-look pass to Carter Schnipke in the corner. The senior drills the 3-ball. Ottoville takes an early 2-point lead, so LCC turns up the defensive effort. Justin Bauman knocks the ball away, and Carson Parker gets it right back to him on the run. The junior's layup ties the game. Back the other way, though, Miller stops, pops, and drops it through. The Big Green built a 4-point lead on the road, so now it's the T-Birds' turn. Parker to Billy Burke, off the glass and down. That ties us back up late in the opening frame, and now Evan Unruh kicks out to Bauman, who shows off his range. LCC wins 49-43.
It's time to take another break here on Hoops Friday night. More conference titles up for grabs when we return, including Wayne Trace's quest for an unblemished GMC campaign. Those highlights and more coming up. Welcome back to Hoops Friday night. Wayne Trace already possesses the most Green Meadow Conference titles with 30, and with one more win tonight would add to that. The 5th-ranked team in Division III hasn't won the GMC outright, though, since 2015. Tonight, they travel to Ayersville, who they've beaten in 4 straight years, 39-16 overall. Third quarter, Brady Clark pulls up and buries the long J. The homestanding Pilots trail by just 5. Then it's Ike Edian gliding past the defense and laying it in. Suddenly, Ayersville has a 31-29 advantage, but Wayne Trace battles back. Kyle Stoller turns and hits the short jumper. That makes it a 1-point game, and we go to the 4th, where Cameron Graham grabs the rebound and dishes to Brooks Lockoff beyond the arc. The 3-ball ties the game at 39 apiece, and Wayne Trace prevails. Trevor Sin does it himself from downtown. The Raiders win 47-44 and claim the undefeated GMC title. Just one other game in the Green Meadows tonight. The top-ranked team in the Division IV state poll wins at Paulding 66-27.
A week ago, the de facto Blanchard Valley Conference Championship game between Liberty Benton and Pandora Gilboa got snowed out and moved to next Saturday. Tonight, the Eagles try to keep pace a game behind PG, hosting Riverdale. Second quarter, Braden Courtney comes flying in for the steal and glides to the far end of the court for the layup, but the Eagles have an answer on their home turf. Get the rock to Jake Gherkin and watch the freshman sink the silky smooth 3-ball. Yet the Falcons aren't done. It's Courtney again, this time tossing the teardrop off the high glass. However, this one is all LB. Cameron Garlock bounces to Austin Hannywells, who converts from just off the block. Liberty Benton wins 78-35. Let's swing around the valley. The aforementioned league leaders from PG stay unbeaten in conference play, beating Macomb 55-42. Arlington protects home court by 30 over Van Loo. Van Buren gets a road victory at Corey Rawson 63-50, and Arcadia wins a close one over North Baltimore 59-55.
Central Buckeye Conference Kenton Trail Division, Springfield Shawnee is too much for Bell Fountain, 57-34, while in the Mad River Division, North Union handles Ben Logan 74-43. Three Rivers Conference, Riverside comes up 10 points short at Milton Union 70-60.
It's rivalry night in the NWOAL. Patrick Henry beats Liberty Center 44-30. Putnam County League, Kallidas, too tough for Continental, winning 46-21. And there's a conference champion crowned on the girls' hard court. Miller City claims at least a share of the PCL title, 46-19 over Fort Jennings.
Finally, a check of the medal board at the Winter Olympics. Norway and Austria remain tied at the top with 14 apiece. The USA moves into a 5th place tie tonight with 11 total medals.
And that's a wrap for another Hoops Friday night. Thank you for tuning in, and thanks to everyone here who works hard to help put the show on the air each week.
Absolutely. Join me back here tomorrow for more boys and girls basketball, as well as highlights from the swimming sectionals and the WBO wrestling tournament. Have a great night, everyone.